benefit. The only benefit I'd be concerned about would be if any of the Quintex shareholders met him at the airport. We have what's called a scheduled injury benefit, and that pays if you had fractured arms, legs, broken jaw and so on. He may well have to claim under that one.
That hurts.
No one so far suggested that he come back to Australia by sea, where the risk doesn't appear to be quite so great.
Absolutely nothing for Chris to worry about, and you know, as I said, we'd love to see him back.
I'm not leaving.
Hey, Skatey! Hey, Chris, get your wheelchair out here. We've got a plane ticket for you. The little Aussie bull is shy. He's embarrassed to know we all love him so much, we want him to come home now. We got a special transport facility for him too. Hey, Chris, you'll be safe in this. We also got him an insurance policy. Now, what did I do with that thing? No, trust me on that one, Chris. And we've got him a little snack for the flight home. Hey, come on, Skatey boy, who's a clever little entrepreneur. Come on, Skatey, come on home.
I think that anyone who says that the public has a high regard for the effectiveness and accessibility of the justice system has come from a different planet. And that's one of the reasons, I think, why right across Australia the time is ripe for change.
I'm not saying that all lawyers are charging outrageous fees, but certainly at the top end of the scale, it takes your breath away, really. People charging $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a day to do a case.
A lawyer's greedy.
Some lawyers are very greedy. One of the great challenges facing the legal system, the legal profession, the courts, is to ensure that justice becomes more accessible to ordinary people.
Every day at this centre we're having to say to people, yes, you've got a good case, yes, you should be running that in the court, but I'm afraid there is no legal aid, we can't help you.
I'm afraid we don't have anyone to give advice at the moment. We have volunteer barristers and solicitors, they come in the evening.
Legal aid is now basically restricted to the very poor.
I needed money 'cause I had none. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
The trick, however, is not so much to cure human beings of the natural instinct to greed, but to ensure that the regulation of the legal profession is such that lawyers, like other professionals, will serve the public in the best manner that is possible.
So I think what we have to look at is how we can help this non-adversarial side develop so that as far as possible we minimise the stream of litigation into the court system at great cost.
To the rank of Queen's Counsel, the office that you hold is an office under the Crown.
The idea is getting the courts themselves to set down clearly the benchmarks for their own performance, and to also build into the systems the complaints systems.
Send lawyers, guns and money.
I think the courts themselves just have to make sure that they move litigation on, and that the older fashion of essentially leaving it entirely for the advocates to come to the court when they were ready really is now a thing of the past. And the sort of things we might talk about, for example, is delivery of judgments. How long is it, for example, fair for a person to have to wait after hearing of a case for a judge to actually hand down a decision?
We've got a stupid situation where the government's giving people legal rights on one hand, and on the other hand denying them any access to legal advice and representation to pursue those rights. The legal aid system is woefully underfunded. There has to be a huge increase in funds given to the legal aid system if we're going to try and give every Australian citizen access.
If you're poor, you get access to legal aid, and if you're rich, well, you have what it takes. Those left in the middle are effectively denied justice. For that reason, the government plans to use the Sackville report to set up a radical new litigation fund. If you're judged to have a legitimate case, the government will pay for you to go to court. If you win, you pay the money back. If you lose, they pick up the bill.
Send lawyers, guns and money. Dad, get me out of this. Ha!
Well, the reaction has been a kind of bemused scepticism, as is customary among barristers in particular. But like everybody else, I'm sure that they will read the report carefully and they will find themselves persuaded by the reasoning contained in it.
I think it could be seen in the future as one of the most important turning points for the development of the legal system in Australia, ever, full stop.
Do you think Sackville can make a difference?
There's been numerous reports and inquiries into the legal system and how to improve things for people. I hope that each one will make a difference. Very few of them seem to have made a difference.
Listen, if I was a lawyer and you'd just come in to see me, you'd owe me $100 by now. But hey, let me give you some free advice. This is in total confidence, just between you and me. Trust me. You need a cheaper lawyer. Pay my secretary on your way out.
Jeff Gannett's responsible for everything that goes wrong. Bloody Jeff, bloody Jeff.
Trivia, it's a very simple format.
Number 3.
The Logies. This was a new look Logies, no grog. Now that's a daunting prospect for these people. 3 hours of TV backslapping and no alcohol. Grant Short, after standing next to host Ray Martin for nearly a minute, immediately said he wanted to get
Test for about 3 days.
Grant, that's too funny. You see, TV in Australia is a serious business. Ray is serious. He's the perfect person for a dry situation like this. Ray's dry like a 2,000-year-old mummy, and he's as exciting as a ball of string. Who sucked these people into this rap? Jim Whaley said it. Crap. But enough sour grapes, don't you reckon? Because the night was full of beauty and tenderness.
I want to thank Victoria Buchan for being just about the world's best publicist.
And the stage was full of stars.
Good evening.
I'd like to see that again.
Good evening.
I'd like to see that on a loop. And did Darryl win the big gold Logie? No, for a change, it was Ray Martin.
That is funny.
Well done, Ray. And here you are on the cover of TV Week. How did they guess? Amazing. Now, you might have missed this, but there was a lot of thanking during this show. In fact, the participants thanked each other all night long.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's it, the Logies, the biggest night of thanking on Australian TV. Are you still getting unsatisfactory service from those buggers at Telecom? Don't give up. Ring up again and complain. And while they've got you on hold and they're giving you the usual runaround and working out how to piss on you from a great height, ring up Optus on another phone and put the two parties together. Then start your own phone service. Hello, funny phone company. You pay, we laugh. Ha!
I am really stressed.
Make a decision. It's up to you.
Your adrenaline starts to pump up. Trivia, it's a very simple format. Question.
You don't know.
Choice of 5 answers.
Everything. Opinion.
All selected through a very easy system on our Playmaker, our electronic keypad.
Barney, you know my name? Where's F?
It's not so much the quiz, it's the toy.
Number 3.
Because it's interactive and we can play against other pubs and people can play against each other, it basically keeps people here longer in the hotel to compete against each other.
In other words, they drink more.
Oh, yeah, basically, yeah.
Get the champagne out now. That's twice in a row we've won this game.
It's a great interactive rivalry because we play, say, the Golden Grave in Maroubra.
Make a decision. It's up to you. Do unto me as I do unto you.
We launched in October of last year with 5 venues. We now have 60 online. There are 10,200 pubs and clubs Australia-wide, and we want all of them.
week at night and read the dictionary.
How serious is this getting?
Oh, it's not serious, it's just fun.
We've got quite a few champs here at the pub. We've actually played the United States a bit over a month ago now, and the United States come off second for the Cat and Fiddle Hotel. We took trumps there.
It's a way of learning, from basic problem solving to college preparation, all with the powerful benefit of immediate feedback.
At the start of the 8 cards stay at Randwick, the patrons would have 1,000 points to gamble with. We would obviously have a television or a video recorder for the winner.
But what about if money was involved?
Wouldn't it be exciting?
I'm making a lot of money thanks to this facility.
I'm sold on it. I play it as often as I can. What's your opinion, Casey?
I like it. It's really good. And I won.
I'd say the elbow. The elbow.
No, I bet it's not. No, it's not.
I'd say the elbow. The elbow. Don't point your finger. The elbow. Number one. Number 4. Number 4. No. Number 2.
It's not an elbow.
Yeah.
Can I leave for a sec? This game.
People, issues and events. That's the Times. They keep changing. Keep watching.
This program was proudly brought to you by Diners International.